Welcome students in online class for the subject physics for 12th standard students. Today we have learned the chapter number 7, wave optics. In this wave optics we have seen examples on refraction of light. So here the first example will given, that is a beam of light of wavelength 6.4 into 10 to the power minus 7 meter is incident normally on a plain parallel glass plate 5 centimeter thick, means thickness is 5 centimeter, and refractive index is 1.5, takes some time to travel from source to incident surface and through the glass plate. Find the distance of source from incident surface. Also find or what is the wavelength of light in a glass. In this example, here we have seen given data will be wavelength of light, that is wavelength of light in air will be 6.4 into 10 to the power minus 7 meter, and here thickness of glass plate, thickness will be 5 centimeter, which is 5 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter. Refractive index for glass with respect to air will be 1.5 given, and it takes time, means there is same time for time in air is equal to time travel in glass. So we want to find distance in air. Also find out wavelength in glass. So first of all, we know that a formula for velocity is equal to distance divided by time. Using this formula, we can find out time. Time is equal to distance divided by velocity. So first of all, here time in air, that is equal to time in glass. So in this question, it takes same time to travel from source to the incident surface and through the glass plate, means they are equal. So we can write it as distance in air divided by velocity in air, which is equal to distance in glass divided by velocity in glass. If we can rearrange the term, that is distance in air upon distance in glass is equal to velocity of light in air divided by velocity of light in glass. We know the formula for refractive index, that is refractive index of glass with respect to air is velocity of light in air divided by velocity of light in glass. So this gives us refractive index for glass with respect to air, and here refractive index is given as distance in air divided by distance in glass is equal to 1.5. Here thickness of glass plate is given. This thickness of glass plate means distance traveled by light in glass, that is distance in air is equal to 1.5 multiplied by distance in glass. If we can substitute the value of thickness, so here we can take an as distance in air is equal to 1.5 into 5 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter, means 7.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter, or 7.5 centimeter. That is the distance which is traveled by light from source to the surface of glass in air will be 7.5 centimeter. So here another way we can find out wavelength of glass. So refractive index of glass with respect to air is given as wavelength of light in air upon wavelength of light in glass. Wavelength of light in air will be 6.4 into 10 to the power minus 7 divided by wavelength of light in glass is equal, here refractive index will be 1.5. So therefore wavelength of light in glass is equal to 6.5 into 10 to the power minus 7 upon 1.5 meter. So this is 64 upon 15 10 to the power minus 7. So if we divide 15 into 4, that is 60. Point is there, 4 is remaining, 40. So 15 into 2, that is 30, 10 is remaining. 15 into 6, 90, 10 is remaining. 15 into 6, 90, 10 is remaining. So here 4.266 into 10 to the power minus 7 meter, means 4.267 into 10 to the power minus 7 meter, means 4267 into 10 to the power minus 10 meter. So wavelength of light in glass is 4267 angstrom unit. That is the answer for given example. So we can solve another example that is given as red light is incident on a glass slab making an angle of 30 degree. Here making an angle of 30 degree with surface of glass slab. If thickness of slab is 2 centimeter, determine distance travel through which light travel through slab before it emerge from opposite surface of the slab. Opposite surface of the slab, it means in air. So here we can solve such problem like this. Given data is there. So if we can solve the example with given data, that is refractive index is not given, but here angle of incidence I is given. See here, whenever a surface is there, light is travel is incident on glass surface. Here normal is there. We can find out angle I with normal. But given is making an angle of 30 degree with its surface. With its surface means you have given this value, and this value will be 90 degree minus 30 degree. So angle of incidence I is equal to 90 degree minus 30 degree. This can be remembered very well, so that it is angle of incidence will be 60 degree. Here refractive index for glass will be mu for glass with respect to air will be velocity of light in air upon, or will be 1.5. Here refractive index is not given, but we can know. So in this given value, Ri of glass will be 1.5 in the question. So refractive index is 1.5, and we can find out R. First of all, we can find out angle of refraction R by using Snell's law. Using Snell's law, refractive index of glass with respect to air is equal to ratio of sine the angle of incidence to the sine the angle of refraction. Means sine the angle of refraction is equal to sine the angle of incidence, that is 60 degree, upon mu for glass with respect to air. So here we can find out the value of 60 degree. Value of sine 60, here value of sine 60, it will be square root of 3 upon 2. So we can write as square root of 3 upon 2 into, and refractive index will be 1.5. If we can multiply here, it will be square root of 3 upon 3. So we know that square root of 3, its value will be 1.732 divided by 3. So if we can divide here, 0.35 the 15, 2 is remaining, 37 the 21, 2 is remaining, 37 the 21, 1 is remaining, becomes 10, and 33 the 9. So here we can find out sine of R. So for R, it will be sine inverse angle 0.5773. Using natural sine, if we can use natural sine, here value will be 0.57. 0.57, it will be from here 5773. So it will be 5764. And if we can add 9, 9 is in mean difference 4 minutes, and 5764 is in 12 minutes. So here 35 degree 16 minute, that will be given as angle of refraction. But when we can find out angle of refraction, see here the question will be a glass slab of thickness 2 centimeter. See here, if we can plot glass slab whose thickness is 2 centimeter. Light is incident. Here light ray will be incident. Here normal is there, and given that angle is given as 60 degree, that is 90 minus I. So when this ray will be refract through the glass plate, so here it will travel from A to D, making an angle of refraction R. R is given, R is 35 degree 16 minute. So we want to find the value of AD. Here this value is calculated. So using the trigonometry, cosine R, that is equal to, here m is there and n is there, mn or nm will be normal. So cos R will be am divided by AD. So therefore AD is equal to am divided by cos R. Here the value of am will be 2 centimeter. 2 into 10 to the power minus 2, that will be in meter, divided by cos in bracket 35 degree 16 minute. So if we can solve 2 into 10 to the minus 2 divided by natural cosine, that will be 35 degree. So 35 degree in 16 minute. First of all, we have seen 35 degree in 12 minute, that is 0.8171, and in 4 minute that will be 7. If 71, 7 will be subtracted, it is 64. So it will be 0.8164. If we take reciprocal of 0.8164, so for this reciprocal we can find out shifting of decimal point 8.164 into 10 to the power minus 1. So it will be 2 upon 8.164 into 10 to the power minus 1. Here 2 multiplied by reciprocal of 8.1 in 6. So we can find out its reciprocal, and reciprocal will be 8.1. Here 8.1 in 6, that is 0.1225, and in 4 it will be 1. 1 will be subtracted. So here it will be 0.1224. If we can multiply by 2, so here 8, 4, 4, 2, it will be 2.448 into 10 to the power minus 1. So here if it is in meter, so your answer it will be 2.448 into 10 raised to minus 1, or 0.2448 meter. So the distance through which light can be traveled through the glass slab before it emerges from opposite surface, it will be 0.2448. That will be the value of AD. We can find out this value. Okay. Again, we can solve the a ray of light is incident on glass slab of refractive index 1.5, making an angle of 60 degree with the surface. Calculate angle of refraction in glass and also find velocity of light in glass. If velocity of light in air, it will be 3 into 10 raised to 8. So such type of example we can solve in data. Refractive index for glass with respect to air, it will be 1.5. Making an angle means angle of incidence is equal to 90 degree minus 60 degree. It will be 30 degree. And we can find out r. Also we can find out velocity of light in glass, question mark. If velocity of light in air is given, that will be 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. In this example, we can use Snell's law. Using Snell's law, it will be mu with respect to mu of glass with respect to air is equal to sine of angle of incidence upon sine of angle of refraction. So, sine of angle of refraction is equal to sine of 30 degree divided by mu for glass with respect to air. So, in this logarithmic table, we can see that log of 30 sine 30, and here the sine of 30, it will be 1 upon 2. So we can written as 1 upon 2 multiplied by 1.5. It will be 1 upon 3, and here if we take reciprocal, so reciprocal will be 3.0, its reciprocal is 0.3333. So here sine of r is equal to 0.3333, means r is equal to sine of inverse 0.3333. If we can see natural sine, by using natural sine we can find out angle. So here 3256 3322 2 to 11 is add, then it becomes 3 means 24 minute and 4 minute 28 minute 19 degree 28 minute. So r is equal to 19 degree 28 minute, that is the angle of refraction. Again we can find out refractive index for glass with respect to air is equal to velocity of light in air upon velocity of light in glass. So therefore, velocity of light in glass is equal to 3 into 10 to the power 8 divided by 1.5, because refractive index will be 1.5. So it will be 2 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So velocity of light in glass, it is 2 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Similarly, we can solve the fourth example, that will be comparison. Compare width of beam in glass. Here glass means refracted wavefront to the air. Air means incident wavefront, means we can compare refracted wavefront and incident wavefront, their width. If Ri of glass is 3 upon 2, a parallel beam of monochromatic light is incident on glass slab at, here at is given, at an angle of incidence 60 degree. So data will be comparison, means refracted wavefront divided by incident wavefront. Question mark. Refractive index is given for glass with respect to air will be 3 upon 2, and here angle of incidence, it will be 60 degree. So first of all we can find out angle of refraction. But here what is refracted wavefront and what is incident wavefront? See here, this is plain glass surface. If here AB, this is A and B, AB represents incident wavefront, because here air medium is there and below air medium denser medium is there. So using Huygens wave theory, B is moved towards C, or Huygens principle, B is moved towards C and A is moved towards D. So if we can join CD, CD represents a refracted wavefront. So here if we can find out normal, so here normal it will be given as 60 and here R is given. So we can find out the angle, here R is given, and we can find out the ratio of both wavefront CD upon AB, question mark. But see here, if we take I will be incidence, angle of incidence, and R will be angle of refraction. So by using angle B, angle D equal to 90 degree. So here cos of I is equal to BC upon AC, and cos of, sorry, it will be sin cos of I, it will be AB upon AC, and cos of R, it will be CD upon AC. So we can divide both cos I upon cos R. Here we can use AB upon AC upon AD upon, sorry, CD upon AC, means AB upon AC multiplied by AC upon CD. AC get cancel. Therefore, AB upon CD is equal to cosine of I upon cosine of R. We can find out here CD upon AB. So CD upon AB is equal to cosine R upon cosine I. If we can find out R, so here this ratio can be calculated by using refractive index of glass with respect to air is equal to sine of I upon sine of R using Snell's law. What happens? Sine R is equal to sine I upon mu, glass with respect to air. If we can substitute value sine of 60 degree divided by 1.5 or 3 by 2. So it will be sine 60. Sine 60 becomes 0. It will be 0.8660 divided by 1.5. If we can take log bar 1.0 point, subtraction. So here if we can take log of 86 in 6, so log of 86 in 6, it will be 9375, and log of 15, 15 means 3 by 2, that is 1.5. So log of 15, it will be 1761. So here if we take 1761, their subtraction, so subtraction will be 4, 1, 6, 7, bar 1. If we can find out antilog, so antilog of 0.76 in 1, 5768, and in 4 will be 5, means 73. So here 5773 into 10 to the power minus 1, means sine of R is equal to 0.5773. So R is equal to sine of inverse in bracket 0.5773 will be, if we can see natural sine, so in natural sine 57 will be in 35 degree, and here we can see that 64, and 64 it will be say here 9 is there in 4 minute, and 16 minutes means 35 degree 16 minute. That will be angle of refraction. If we substitute the value of R and substitute the value of I, so here CD upon AB, that is refracted wavefront upon incident wavefront, or width of beam in glass upon width of beam in air, it will be cos of 35 degree 16 minute divided by cos of 60 degree. Okay, using logarithmic cos. Using logarithmic cosine. So what happened? By using logarithmic cosine, so here we can find out 35 degree in 16 minute. 35 degree in 16 minute, that will be bar 1, bar 1.9123, and 4 will be remaining, means 9119 minus 60. So here 60, that will be bar 1.6990. If we can subtract, so here 9 is there, from 11 2 is remaining, from 11 1 is remaining, and here 2 is remaining, minus minus plus, and here 0 is there. So if we can take its antilog, by taking antilog of 0.21 in 2, and 9 is in mean difference, so here 0.21 in 2, it will be 1629, and in 9 it will be 3, means 1632. So CD upon AB, it will be 1.632. That is the ratio of width of the beam in glass to the width of beam in air. That will be given answer for the given question. So here again we can find out a parallel beam of monochromatic light is incident on glass slab, making an angle with normal. See here, if it makes with normal, that is angle of incidence. Calculate Ri of denser medium with respect to air medium. Here we can calculate Ri. If width of plane incident wavefront is found double in a denser medium. See here, if we can find out such a type, data is given. By using this data, here angle of incidence, that will be 70 degree. Okay, and we can given as refracted wavefront is double, is found to be double in denser medium, means it is double the incident wavefront. Means if AB is represented as incident wavefront and CD is represented as refracted wavefront, so what happen? CD is equal to 2 times AB, means here if we can use, this is AB, incident wavefront, and here this is CD, refracted wavefront. They are double, and we can find out refractive index of glass or medium, which may be medium, with respect to air will be what? A question mark. Here I is given I, but R is not given. So we can find out R. Again, by finding R, we can use, this is angle R, this is angle I. Find out cos of R, cos of R upon cos of I will be 2. Both ratio it will be given as 2, means cos of R is equal to 2 times cos of I, means 2 multiplied by cos of 60 degree. If we can say, see 60 degree, so it will be 2 multiplied by 1 by 2. See here 70 degree is given, so here if we can give a 70 degree, so value of 70 degree it will be, by using natural cosine, the value of 70 degree will be 0.3420, 0.3420, that will be 0486, it is 0.6840, that will be cosine of R. So R is equal to cos of inverse 0.6840. If we can see 0.68, 68 means it is in 6840, 6833, and here 6 is remaining, 6 is in adding 59, so 46 degree 59 minutes. R is equal to 46 degree 59 minute. And if I is given, R is given, we can find out the refractive index of medium. Refractive index of medium by using Snell's law will be sine of I upon sine of R, means sine of 70 degree divided by sine of 46 minute 59 degree. Use logarithmic sign. See here, when we can use logarithmic sign, so here for 60, for 70, it will be bar 1.9730, and for 46 degree 59 minute means bar 1.8434 and 5, that will be 8639. Subtraction, 1 is there, 9 is there, 0 is there, 1 is there, 0 is there. If we take antilog of 10 in 9, 1 is mean difference, that will be 1.285. This is the refractive index of medium with respect to air. That is the answer for given question. Again, we can solve. Find the ratio of width of incident beam to the refracted beam. If AB and CD, AB is incident wavefront and CD is refracted wavefront. So what happened? See here. This is AB and here CD. This angle is I, this angle is R. So find ratio of width of incident beam to the refracted beam. A parallel beam of light is incident on water surface. Here surface is water surface. Of angle of incidence 60 degree. Here angle of incidence I is equal to 60 degree and refractive index for water with respect to air will be 4 upon 3. So we can find out AB upon CD. But first we can find out R. So here for finding R, R will be cos of, see here, R will be find out cos R is equal to, by using the formula, CD upon AC, because this is 90 degree, and cos of I, it will be B AB upon AC. If we can divide cos of R divided by cos of I, what happen? CD upon AC multiplied by AC upon AB. AC get cancel, means therefore by rearranging, AB upon CD is equal to cos of I upon cos of R. So first we can find out R by using Snell's law. Refractive index of water with respect to air is equal to sine of I upon sine of R. So here sine of R is equal to sine of 60 degree divided by 4 upon 3. So here sine 60, it will be square root of 3 upon 2. Square root of 3 upon 2 multiplied by 3 upon 4, means 3 multiplied by 1.732 divided by 8, means 6, 9, 21, 2 is remaining, and 5.196 divided by 8 means 0 point, that is 8, 8, 8 6 the 48, 3 is remaining, 39 is there, 8 4 the 36. So 8 4 the 32, 7 is remaining, 76 is there, 8 9 the 72, 4 is remaining, and 8 5 the 40. So R is equal to sine of inverse 0.6495. So if we can see in natural sine 6495, in natural sine it will be 0.6495, 6495, it will be 6491, and here 40 degree 30 minutes. So we can use 40 degree 30 minutes. So here AB upon CD, that is equal to cos of 60 degree divided by cos of 40 degree 30 minutes. So by using logarithmic cosine, use logarithmic cosine. So what happen? In logarithmic cosine we can use 60 degree. For 60 degree it will be 0.5000. Just need, we can use logarithmic sign. It will be bar 1.9375 minus 40 degree. 40 degree means here bar 1.30 minutes. So it will be bar 1.8125. If we can subtract, 0 is there, 5 is there, 2 is there, 1 is there, 0 is there. Take its antilog. By taking antilog 0.12 in 5, 0.12 in 5 in antilog, here 0.12 in 5, it will be 1.334. So AB divided by CD is equal to 1.334. That is the answer for given question, which is the ratio of incident wavefront to the refracted wavefront of a beam. Okay, and see here for assignment number 7 for your self practice is given. 5 numericals are given, so we can solve for your practice.